got the binman out there collecting the rubbish. I thought I'd come in my van and just let you know the good news. She's passed her MOT today. It was due in a couple of weeks. I thought I'll take her in anyway, and she's passed. There's a few advisories, not advisories, just said that it'll need attention in the future, is the wheel bearings and a brake pad, but that's it. Otherwise she's MOT'd up for another year. God, I can't believe it. She's nearly 30 years old and she's still going strong, and I really need to look after her body wise as well, because Ford Transits are prone to rust. So as long as I can keep on top of all the rusty bits, she's good to go for many years, I hope. So now in my head I've got plans on what I'm going to do with her this year, and I think I'm going to give her a colour change from the outside, just to bring her more up to date. Not as colourful as what it is in the inside, but on the outside it'll probably be a bit more stealth-like, I think. Right, I'm off to the shops, the supermarkets, to buy some supplies. I mean, Flair's pretty equipped with foodage, dry foods, and so is my home to a certain extent, but I have a son who is a meat eater, and I don't think he'd be too happy if I served him a bowl of lentil curry. So I'm just going to go and pick up some essentials to put in the freezer and fill Flair up as well. I wonder what the shops are going to be like. It's about 9:30 in the morning, so the shelves should be full. Well, car parks are not looking that packed, so I've come out at the right time. It's about 9:45. Plenty of toilet roll in this shop, and it's all very quiet around here. Surprisingly empty in here. All the shelves are stocked up. My shopping so far. Loads of chicken to put in the freezer, mincemeat because my son's a meat eater. I mean, I could do lentils, and loads of biscuits. It's for the days that don't have anything to eat. And it's Thursday. Boris Johnson's just gone into the government to discuss whether about closing schools and sending workers home. I think schools will be first. I'm on, so obviously, like any responsible parent, you're going to start thinking about what's the right thing to do. And I was planning, I mean, I would dearly love to be able to get into Flair and then drive off up to the Highlands of Scotland and live out there, and I can survive on dried foods quite easily, but I have my son and he's gonna find it very difficult, this hardship, whereas at home we've got every mod con going which would keep him entertained and happy for the 2-3 weeks that we might have to be stuck at home. Also, I'm a bit concerned if we do go down the Italian route, where everything nearly is closed off, everyone's been isolated, can't leave the homes. It might make travelling around in the van a bit difficult. I haven't got solar panels, I have a leisure battery, so I need to be on the move every day to charge those up, so I need fuel. Will the garages be shut down eventually? Will I be stuck? There's always, if I was on my own, not a problem, I would just bear with it and survive it. But I can't, I've got my son, I have to be a responsible parent. So now I'm going to go off to the shops and stock up on my electricity, because I'm on a key. So I need to put loads of electric on that, and it's his birthday on Monday, so I need to get a few presents in for him. And I think I've done most of my food shopping. I can survive. I mean, I've got flour, I've got eggs, I've got UHT milk, I can make stuff as need be. Oh, I need to get my blood pressure tablets as well. I need to ring up the doctors and get them reordered, and I can go and pick them up from the pharmacy. It's all fairly quite exciting, this whole prepping for the eventuality of complete lockdown. It's something that I think all us vanners are pretty good at doing, is making sure we've got everything in the home and that all bases are covered. But at least I hope so. So I'm back at the same place as I was yesterday. Car park's looking a little bit more fuller today. In Morrisons, not looking too bad. So the pasta aisle is all empty in Morrisons. But everything else seems to be a-okay. Might have to get some plain flour. Always handy to have that. As you're probably all well aware of what's going on around the world with the coronavirus, in the UK, it's gonna happen. We are going to be isolated at home. They're talking about quarantining over 70-year-olds for 4 months. We will definitely be holed up for a good few weeks. Is it a good time to go away in the van and be stuck in a remote? Yes, it is for some. It's perfect. But when you have a child with you, it's a different ball game, especially a child that doesn't share the same interests or the same passion for being in the outdoors. It's a bit more difficult. And plus, it's a very scary time for children at the moment because they're fully aware of what's going on. And I know with my son, he's a natural worrier. He worries about everything. So to be at home where he is more comfortable, I think we can ride it out quite well. So yes, I'm going to be at home. But while I'm at home, I'm obviously going to make myself quite useful. There's plenty of crafting I can get up to. I'm going to learn about foraging. I've got plans. And because there's going to be a lot of elderly people that are on their own, having to stay at home on their own, I want to find them in my area and help them, even with shops, just delivering their shopping to their front door, or even cooking for them and bringing it to their door. So I need to find some old people in my area. There's not that many, to be fair. Just to do my bit, because the humans in England are showing a lot of selfishness at the moment. There's not enough caring and thought going in for everybody else. And I need to start somewhere. It also means I'm going to be more of a nuisance on the social media. I'm going to be on Facebook all the time. And making videos on, you know, how I made some dandelion muffins and all that kind of shit.